Hello, my name is Tammy. I was born in Miami, Florida, and raised by my grandparents. My family was unconventional to say the least. I had friends that lived multi-generational, their grandparents, their parents, and themselves in a home, but I didn't have any friends that were being raised exclusively by their grandparents. I remember thinking one day, my parents aren't going to be around to see me get married or have children. Growing up, my grandparents began to get ill, so I became their primary caregiver. People may think, "Oh, poor thing, she didn't get to do certain things like prom or football games in lieu of taking care of my grandparents." But that is one thing I don't regret in my life. It gave me a sense of how short life is and how important it is to live your life and to enjoy it. It also gave me a respect for family that I don't know if I would have had I not been placed in that position. Now, one of the question is, what motivated me to go into the career field I'm in now? I'm a surgical technologist. In the fall of 2001, I was already in a healthcare program at a local university, and I wasn't doing very well. So I decided, maybe I should transfer universities. That would solve the problem. Truth of the matter is, my grandfather was in a nursing home. My marriage wasn't doing very well, and I obviously was not doing well to be failing out of college. So I obviously dropped out of school, and at that point I thought, should I go to another university or do something I've always wanted to do? So I decided I'm going to enlist in the Navy. Something I've always wanted to do, following in my grandfather's footsteps. So when I went to the recruiter, he's the one who suggested, with all my healthcare background, I should go into surgical technologist program. Well, I said, "Oh, that sounds good." Well, that December, I had a little accident with a firearm, and I was in a wheelchair for over a month. So when I went to my recruiter in my wheelchair and said, "Hey, look, this is what happened," he informed me that I can't go into the Navy with spare parts, meaning the 3 pins that were in my hip, I had to either get taken out, meaning have another surgery, or not enlist into the Navy. Well, obviously, having another surgery simply to take screws out of my hip was not an option. So, no job, no school, no Navy. What was I going to do? And now this recruiter planted the seed of being a surgical technologist. To tell the truth, I'm very thankful for how life happened. And had it not been for that incident with my firearm and that recruiter, I don't know that I would have thought about going into surgical technologist. I can say at this moment, I have enjoyed and thrived in the OR, in that team environment, in a way that I don't know I would have anywhere else. Thank you so much for hearing my story.